Beyond Mind, a Mumbai-based organization that trains corporates in EQ, mindfulness and neuroscience practices, conducted its annual Mindfulness India Summit on 30th and 31st of October 2019. A unique conference where world thinkers, scientists, global leaders and practitioners in the field of contemporary mindfulness showcased useful mental skills for excellence in leadership. At the outset, Beyond Mind founder MANISH BEHL spoke about contemplative mindfulness practices to enhance well-being, positive thought process, and how stress and anxiety can be reduced.
India Summit is a culmination of our 20 years of the work, and last 5 years we're doing a lot of research on what is the role of mindfulness with the human, how it changes the human behavior. It cultivates the behavior change in people.
An interesting highlight of the event was when famous international psychologist and author Daniel Goleman interacted via video conferencing with participants about the importance of emotional intelligence for career and business success. There were engaging panel discussions with the likes of MATHEW, LIPPINCOTT, Clifton Smith and TAMDJIDI, renowned experts in the field of emotional intelligence and its implications on leadership.
Our research and activity focuses on the relationship between mindfulness and emotional intelligence, specifically in the context of leadership and organizational performance, and that contributed to their success in their career.
The evidence for compassion in leadership actually both helps the individual who is feeling the compassion, and as a leader especially, it creates pro-social behavior in an organization. And if you look into the research on actually how do organizations learn, you see that actually most learning in an organization is social learning.
While panel discussions and keynote speeches formed the crux of the two-day event, highly motivating workshops where participants interacted with experts on a one-to-one basis gathered a good response. Spanish author HECTOR GRACIA gave a lowdown on the Japanese concept of IKIGAI and its empirical basis that originates from Okinawa, a Japanese island which is said to be home to the largest populations.
You have to think when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you think about that, oh, this day is going to be amazing, that's your Ikigai.
Most interactive sessions at the summit ranged from topics of leadership to compassion at the workplace and to manpower development in our present-day digital revolution. A session moderated by Shalini Behl gave a deep insight into how artificial intelligence and digital revolution have become indispensable realities that are also the reason for the current industrial revolution, where machines could potentially outcompete human beings. Present on the panel were SANJAY, chairman of the Mumbai Port Trust, Harvard Medical School professor Dr. Ronald Siegel, and Kathirasan K, a corporate mindfulness trainer based out of Singapore.
These meditation techniques need to be made mandatory for all the employees, because otherwise there is so much depression going on, so much anger in the society. And the life becomes very, very balanced, the teamwork improves.
A case study keynote delivered by Clifton Smith, Ernst & Young America's mindfulness leader, gave a detailed account on how the multinational financial services firm incorporated mindfulness in their organization for over 250,000 employees across the globe.
Being more mindful is helpful, right? It helps us understand others better, have empathy and compassion. It helps us understand ourselves better.
The summit revolved around mindfulness and its allied practices to bring about joyful living and astute leadership at work. Taking the case further, former Bhutanese education minister NORBU WANGCHUK enlightened the gathering on how the Buddhist kingdom is able to maintain a high happiness index.
My name is NORBU WANGCHUK and I'm the former education minister for the royal government of Bhutan. I'm so happy that I'm attending this Summit, Mindfulness India Summit. Yesterday I had the session with the audience where I had this opportunity to share Bhutan's story of gross national happiness. And in fact, what most do not know, especially people from Bombay, is that it was here in Bombay that gross national happiness, the term was coined when His Majesty the Fourth King said, for Bhutan, gross national happiness is more important than gross domestic product.
The summit aims to continue evolving from year to year and address contemporary developments in the field of emotional intelligence and well-being. Given the times we are living in, stress at the workplace has become the norm. Evidently, skewed work-life balance is pushing individuals towards mental and physical health issues. It is therefore required that mindfulness practices take center stage with a certain urgency.
People are from education, people are from spirituality, people are coming from health, people are coming from even from the government level. Police people are coming. So we see that there is a growing need and people are understanding the value of mindfulness in their life.
The two-day summit concluded with a soulful music performance by an Indian pop rock band, BEHL, and a customary Buddhist ceremony where monks recited prayers and ceremoniously dismantled the holy sand art of mandala.